Howdy YouTube, it's your old buddy TexasTuberTim. We're back with some more CubeCraft SkyBlock, and when we left off we had just finished this collection system. What I want to do here first, and I should have done this before I started, is I want to run up and get the lights, daylight back. So we're going to run up to the top, and we're going to show you how we're completely automatically collecting all of the zombie flesh from these zombies that are falling. So first things first, let's go to the hub. If you don't know that, it automatically resets daylight so you can see. You don't ever have to be concerned with mobs as it relates to darkness, only from the generators in this game. But for the purpose of y'all being able to see what I'm doing, I try and keep it in daylight. All right, now the other thing I want to do is I want to put a hole right here because we need to get a stairway put in, and I want to make a note of where these two ladders are. All right, and then we're going to jump back down, and I'm going to show you what we've done here. And I'm going to clean this up a little bit, but I'm just trying to get it operational for the time being. But basically what we've done, and I need to put a little more platform here so we can get around to this side and y'all can see what's going on. And you can go back to the previous video or videos as you need to see how we got this far. But the zombies are falling from above. They're landing on two hoppers, which go to this double chest and that double chest. And then that feeds into this hopper, this chest, this hopper, this chest. And now we have a fully automated collection in addition to having 6 chests worth of storage. So we have a lot of capacity for zombie flesh here. The other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill in these blocks, because at some point the easiest way to get all this stuff out of the chest is to just break the chest. All right. So the other thing I noticed is we have some mob drops that are kind of spilling out of this containment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up here real quick. And I'm going to continue this tunnel or shaft all the way up to marry up to the one that's above it. All right, so the way I do this is I go 3. Oh, and then you got to crouch, Tim. And oh, well, we may not have enough planks for this. But I crouch and then I go like this, walk around the edges. And then I jump 3 more times, but I'm going to do this with the video paused, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm up to the top. You can see here I'm right at the edge, and I'm just going to fill this in. And as I've done this, I've noticed some of these drops have been falling on this edge as I build up. And then we're going to want to get over here, because this is where my ladder hole is. Make sure I'm crouched. Can't tell you how many times I have fallen in this game. Alright, so that's going to be where we're going to build up with the ladder. And then we can just jump stack up through here and come back later and put in the second ladder. Okay, so that's completely finished. The zombies are spawning up there by way of the generators. They fall in this tube and they go down into my collector, and I don't have to worry about running up like I currently do with this, where I have to walk up here, I have to kill these cows. And then as soon as I walk up close, or even just get kind of in proximity to this, I've got 6 stacks of meat or leather or whatever. It gets to be a burden to have all this stuff constantly landing in your inventory, and then you've got to go put it away. And now we'll have a way to get this all collected in a fully automatic manner. All right, so what I want to do next is I want to build that ladder. How many ladders did I have? We may need a few more than that. So let's make some sticks. Ladder. 73, that ought to be plenty. And then we can stop living dangerously with this water deal. Hello? Yeah, right here. Okay. So it looks like we need one more plank. Right there, we'll put our ladders. Sometimes I wish the hotbar had like 20 items in it, but we make it work, right? Okay, server lag much? And I don't know if I'll do a double ladder there or not, because it's nice to have that place to step off. All right, so now we can get this bucket of water out of here. And then I'm gonna run back down. I'm gonna show you kind of the finished works, how this is working and where we're at progress-wise. And incidentally, we're gonna do this same concept with the chickens and the cows. Okay, you don't want to open the chest. So we've got about probably 10 stacks of zombie flesh without doing anything, like literally nothing required of us except to stay within 20 horizontal blocks of that. You can see even while I'm down here, they're still dropping. So this is going to be a continual money source for us, completely automated. And we're going to do the same thing over here with the cows. And so we'll go up there and we'll cut a hole for the cows and make sure we get that in the right spot. And we're going to basically repeat that same process. And the chickens will be slightly different, but it's the same general idea. Now, if you didn't put this little fence in this opening, I recommend you do that, because that would be unfortunate if you kind of walked off this edge. You'll end up in the hopper like the cows. All right. Good deal. So we're going to head down. You can see right there the cows are already dropping. And I want to get the height the same. So that's up 3. All right, so we need a trap chest here. And the other chest here. Put another plank so I can walk over. Put the hopper in the back. Hopper in the back. There it goes. And then we're going to continue the same system going this direction. And then also build the tube going up the same exact way. You know what? I don't think I'm in the right spot. In fact, I'm sure I'm not. I need to slide this over one. Because that ladder spot was too wide. Alright, so make sure I'm crouched. Yeah, they're falling right here on this row. So we need the chest there. No, I didn't want a chest there. Okay, there, and then we'll put trapped here and here. Hopper in the back, and that's the start of the system. And then we'll still have to build the tube. So let me get that done. I'm going to pause for a minute. We'll be right back. Okay, so I have to come back and clean this up a little bit, but you can see from here, I've got 6 chests on that side and 8 on this side. And I just finished setting this up, so it's by no means going to be full, but you know, we've got 2 stacks of beef in it, and it's still feeding from these other ones. So you can see here, this is happening pretty quickly. What we should do is, let's run over here and look at the zombie one, because that's been set up for a while now. I need to fix this so I can get up there with the ladder. Let's just jump stack. And I'm going to come back and clean all this up. But we've got almost a full row in both of these chests, a full row in that one. So it's coming along nicely, and we really haven't been at this very long. So you can see those drops just keep happening. It's very easy. We are getting some tough zombies that are surviving that fall. I don't know how, but that's okay. We'll put in a little area where we can hack the zombies, so we don't have to deal with that. All right, so the other thing we'll want to do is we'll want to move a skyblock villager down here, because otherwise we'll have to run up every time to refill or empty our stuff out and all that kind of thing. I'm just going to leave some of these items down here for now. Don't really need all this stuff. I'm going to hang on to these hoppers and this iron, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a similar addition for the chickens, which will be substantially easier than this one. The only trick is we need to get a position kind of underneath where they're at. All right, so I want to run up here. I want to check on our questing. And see what we're going to do next. So basically with the chickens, this row of stone is going to become hoppers, feeding into a chest here, and then we'll do the same kind of tiered or step down concept to get those feeding down below. And then we'll have to find a way to integrate all that into a platform and ladder system so we can get to it easily. By the way, I haven't really researched it yet, but I'm told there is a quest where you have to throw 1,000 eggs at mobs or chickens or something. So I'm purposely not using any of my eggs for that reason. we were selling them for a while, but ever since I got word that that's coming, I haven't been doing that. So we've got melons and the birch wood forest and a little more iron to do yet. We do still need to build armor, but I'm going to wait until I have this harvesting system in place with the hoppers to spend any iron on armor, because it's not really necessary at this phase of the game. And you can see here my melons just grew in, so we'll do some more of that. We're going to collect some more of the wood. Continue collecting iron. And by the way, collecting coal and lapis gets you XP, so you might want to check on those generators every chance you get to keep your experience going. You don't necessarily need all that lapis and coal, but the XP is easy XP, as I like to say. All right, so for the purpose of kind of showing you what the plan is here, I'm going to go ahead and put in the first couple hoppers. For the time being, we can just feed it into that block. The difference here is, because this is a single row of hoppers, it will not be possible to do our side-by-side chest. But this one is not going to be super fast. So we'll either just do longer staircase, if you will, or find another way to make this all work. I'm kind of wondering if I want to feed this down so that I don't get a bunch of chests spilling out into the platform here. That's probably what I'm going to do. Let's do this. Do we still have cobble? I don't like building my bottom platform with anything other than cobble, because sometimes I accidentally break a hole through and I end up falling. Something else we'll do for our future videos, we'll come back and we'll show you with all this material just how much money we're getting. Do I have any cobble over here? No. Alright, so let's pause for a minute. I'm going to grind some cobble. We'll be right back. Okay, so we did grind some cobble, but we're almost out of time here. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to collect melons. So at the beginning of this episode, or possibly the one right before, we got this Silk Touch Axe, which is going to get this maximum amount of melon out of this. If you missed this melon farm build, you can go back and see, but the key thing is that this area is 32 dirt blocks long, and I did that because 2 passes will be a full stack, and also because 4 passes is usually about the time that I have to repair my axe. But I'm more so interested in showing y'all what the money potential is with this farm, because I know some of y'all, if you don't see the upside, you're not going to want to spend the time to build something like this. So this should get us 2 full stacks of melons, and from memory I think they're 200 to 220 per melon. I think I have that right. But you can see here we're getting a full melon instead of 6 slices or something like that by using the Silk Touch. We'll go over here and sell melon. one whole melon is worth 1,980 coins. That's 253,000 coins for a single layer of this farm, and I've already got 3 built. I need to do some more planting, but I went ahead and sold those for the purpose of showing y'all how much money you can get from this. Okay? This is going to be a great place for us to start or stop. We are going to come back and we're going to finish this, the chicken gathering. In the next video, you'll want to see how we do that so that you can get even more money out of this. We've got literally every second we got a zombie or a cow or something dropping to give us more free money down below when we come back. Hopefully those chests will be full of lots and lots of items so that y'all can see the potential of these farms. That's what we're here to show you, is how to fast track your progress in this game so you can stop wasting time and get to the best part of the game, which is the later islands. So one more time, please consider leaving us a comment, whether you have a friendly thing you'd like to say, a compliment or something that would make me feel really good. Likes mean a lot to us as well. And then lastly, don't forget we live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central. You can join us for that. If you'll hit the little bell on your YouTube, you'll know when that's going to happen. Also, subbing the channel would be much appreciated. And then finally, you can go over to our Discord. All my social links over at TexasTuberTim.com. Y'all have an amazing day, and above all, stay frosty.